everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new day. It is Wednesday afternoon and I'm finally going to show you my Dollar Tree haul. You've already seen the Dollar Tree walkthrough, so now I'm doing the haul. So yes, I haven't unpacked anything, so I've been waiting to do the video. And as you know, since I've kind of backed off of doing so many videos, like a video every day, yeah, kind of got used to that a little bit. But so let's go over the Dollar Tree haul, and I'm going to show you a couple items that are non-holiday related. So this first item, I got two of them, and these are actually like garden dishes. And if you can see in the picture, it shows like rocks in there, some, I don't know if that's dirt or other dark rocks, and some succulents. And it's about this deep, where my finger is. So what I wanted to do with this, what my thoughts were, and it's plastic, it's not glass, it's just cheap plastic, it's Dollar Tree. And some of my things were $1.75, some of my things were $1.50, and some of them were still $1.25. So these were $1.75 each. I think it's getting to the point where you have to ask yourself if the $1.75 is worth it, or if you can find it cheaper somewhere else, or if it's a little more expensive, maybe it's a better quality. So as Dollar Tree raises their prices, people are going to start asking themselves if it's worth going to the Dollar Tree anymore. And some stuff I'm not so sure of. But as I go through things, I'll tell you whether it was $1.75, $1.50, or $1.25. So these two were $1.75. And what my thoughts were for these were for the birds. So I thought to either make both of them like bird baths, or one a bird bath and two, the other one, just put some bird food in there. I would have to have something to put it on and not just put it on the ground. So some kind of a pedestal or a small, like a stand or something that I would need to put these on. And I was trying to do the bird bath on a budget, because if you've ever shopped for bird baths, they are not cheap. Bird baths are not cheap at all. So I used to have a bird bath, and then it just started cracking all over the place, and so I got rid of it. So now I'd like to do it on a budget if I can. So I do need a pedestal or something to put these on. So what I want to do, if I make them both bird baths, which would probably be a good idea because I get so many birds, and if they all try to crowd in one at the same time. What I got for these are these floral garden glass gems, these blue gems. So what I'm going to do obviously is wash them off, and I'll put them in a colander and then spray them down to wash them off or rinse them off, and then put them at the bottom of the bowl and then fill it up with water. And I got two of them in case I want to make both of them a bird bath. These gems also were $1.75 a pack. Now they have $1.25 here. Let me look at my receipt quick. No, I was charged $1.75 for each of those. And I know they were covering up the $1.25 prices, but these were not covered up. So rightfully, and I didn't notice at the time, rightfully I could have challenged them if I had taken notice. I don't think I noticed this little price thing here. Because rightfully I could have challenged them for charging me this price rather than the new price. I wish I would have caught that. But, so yeah, I was charged $1.75 for each bag of gems. So if you are shopping at the Dollar Tree with all the price changes going on and all the different prices in the Dollar Tree, make sure you look at the package for a price that was on there before the price hike. So that's what I got. So these are for the birds. And I don't expect these to last long. As I said, they're cheap plastic. So we'll see how long they last. So I gotta find something to put them on outside so I can get some bird baths out there for the birds. So I got that, and the only other thing that was non-holiday related were the baking cup holders, or the baking cups. I ran out and I made some muffins, and I even like sprayed the muffin pan, and they stuck to them, and I probably took out the muffins too soon. They were still kind of warm, so I probably should have waited. But I really like using baking cup holders or cupcake holders. It just makes it so much easier on the cleanup. So that's just me. That's what I prefer. So these were still $1.25. I found that all the food items pretty much were all still at $1.25. So I got some of that. All right, so now I'm going to bring on holiday stuff. And the first things is these are for Christmas / winter. These are for making a snowman. These are glass fish bowls. And you saw me do it in the walkthrough. I just kind of stacked the smaller one on top of the larger one. And I'm going to make a snowman from this. And I believe I have a top hat already for this. So that's going to be perfect. My plan, I actually want to do a couple different things as far as glass snowman. One is to paint it white like a snowman. And the other one is to actually not paint it, put a little Christmas scene in here, or a winter scene if I plan on having it throughout the winter. So maybe I could do a couple different ones. Put like some faux snow in there, put a Christmas scene in there, and put some like fairy lights. And then do the same for the smaller one and put it on top. So you'll actually have two Christmas scenes and then the top hat on top there. So that's why I got these. All right, so two small, one larger fishbowl, one smaller one. And I think there was actually even a third size there. They might have been a bigger size than this bigger one. But I've always wanted to do that for Christmas, so we got that. All right, so now I'm going to bring on fall stuff. Now, you saw me pick up some stuff. Did I get it all, or did I put some stuff away? You'll see. Okay, so I have this pumpkin here, and this is a tabletop. It's flat on the bottom. It's pretty thick. Let me see how thick that is. It's a good thickness to it. I always have a ruler handy here. It's about just shy of 3/4 inch thick. So that's a pretty good thickness. So what I like is it stands up. You could stand it up on a shelf. And if you recall in the walkthrough, I had a leaf. There was a leaf, a fall leaf, just like this, stood up, and I think I put them both in my basket. But after going through everything, I ended up putting a couple things back. So I put the leaf back, and I kept the pumpkin. I plan on taking this off, the welcome tag, and seeing if I can get these rivets on there. They might be glued. I'll see when I take these off. Now I like that the pumpkin is already colored or painted orange, but I'm not sure. I might leave it painted and put some other type of writing on here, whether I do it on my Cricut or put some stickers on there or whatever it may be. So we'll see what I do with that. Yeah, so got that. Oops. And here is all the flowers. So these flower stems, I got 3 of them. You saw me looking at them. Oh, this was $1.50. These flower stems are $1.75. Now this is where they covered up the original price. They put a red sticker on there. So had I seen that on those gems, the bag of gems, then I just didn't take notice, because if you lift off this sticker, it has that $1.25 on there. But I wanted to get some, so I bit the bullet and paid $1.75 for these. This one has like little berries and a pumpkin on there. So got that one and some yellow and reddish sunflowers. I think they're pretty. And these orange sunflowers. I like these, one because I love sunflowers, but I think these are just beautiful colors for fall decorations. Alright, so I got those. And $1.75 each for those. Alright, so the other things I picked up were these 2 mason jar wood cutouts. And I think I mentioned when I was doing the walkthrough, what I wanted to do is just kind of sand the glitter down and then repaint it. They've got these this gold leaf on here, so I don't know if I will keep that on, but yeah, I think I'm going to end up taking off the gold leaves, and I may even take off, I don't know if I'm going to leave this on, this galvanized plate on the top here. But I actually want to do, I'm going to paint it, but I want to do an image on, a fall image on these. And these, you can stand up as well. You should be able to stand them up. This table is not very even, so. But yeah, that's my intention with these fall, or these mason jars. Or I could just do the backs. But mason jars you can do for any season. So what I was thinking before I even started this video, I could use both sides and do something seasonal, different season on both sides. Like for one, I could do fall and Christmas. The other one I could do, leave it as a spring/summer, and then do like a winter on the other side. I don't know. Yeah, something like that. So we'll see what comes out of these. Alright, so that's that. And these were $1.50, I believe. Let me see. Have to keep looking at my things. Yep, they were $1.50. So I got 2 of those. And the last thing is this pumpkin. It's 3D because it has a smaller pumpkin in front of the larger pumpkin. So I got this, and the reason I liked it, not necessarily for how it looks, but because once I take it apart, I'll have 2 pumpkins for the price of 1. And this, yep, this was $1.50. So I'll get 2 pumpkins for the price of 1 if I don't put it back on here. I may just use it for different decorations or different craft projects. So, and there's a block in the middle holding them together, so that's something I could reuse in another craft project as well. All right, so I got that, and that is everything I got from the Dollar Tree in that walkthrough. Oh no, I did end up getting 2 packs of red vines. I haven't had red vines in a long time, and they just looked good. So, so I got a pack for me and a pack for Glenn. I prefer red vines over Twizzlers. I'm not a fan of Twizzlers. So I got 2 packs of red vines, but we ate those already, obviously. And other than that, that's everything I picked up from the Dollar Tree. So these here are my fall decorations with the flowers. Well, not, there'll be decorations after I do something with them. All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here, and I'm going to show you I still have to show you the food pantry haul, so I think I'm going to make that into a different video. So, alright, so thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my videos and spending this time with me. I appreciate all of you and the support you give my channel. And with that, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.